Now it is time we stood up to this and said enough is enough, because it's gone too far now and it must stop immediately. I am so angry at the moment. You can probably see the steam coming out of my ears. Now, as you will know, last weekend our war memorials were vandalised and desecrated while the Met Police did nothing to protect them. A line has been crossed when our very culture is under attack. They've insulted all those people who sacrificed their lives to give us the freedoms we have today, and I'm absolutely incensed by this. We heard this week that the football fans and veterans will be descending on the capital to do the job that the Met failed to do, but almost immediately the mainstream media smear these people, calling them far right. How dare they try to slander ordinary Brits who've had enough of watching our history, whether right or wrong, be shredded like it means nothing? How dare they abuse their power to push their warped agenda? And how dare they insult our veterans who have served our nation? The mainstream media narrative is clear, and it's as simple as this. If you were appalled by the police failure to protect our war memorials last weekend and wish to protect our heritage for yourself, you are basically a thug. Now, the far right in the UK are basically non-existent apart from a few isolated incidents. But once again, the media are fanning the flames of hate, division and violence, demonising upstanding citizens who are sick of seeing our heritage being ripped down, who are sick of seeing our culture being diluted, and who are sick of losing our identity and way of life. I mean, what are they going to destroy next? How long will it be until the Rocky Balboa statue is pulled down? I mean, he beat up 3 black men and a communist. This is the beginning of the end of every freedom ever fought for. If we erase our history, we are doomed to repeat it. We may have had some unsavoury people in the past, but it's still our history. Just because there is a statue of some slave trader from 300 years ago, it doesn't mean we support him now, does it? It's a reminder of how far we've come as a nation that has done more than any to abolish slavery. But we know what the headlines will be on Saturday with the selective reporting. We know that the patriots who love their country and want to preserve it for our children will be demonised. But we must remain strong, because we know that the greatest enemy is the traitor within, and the buck stops with the crooked and rotten mainstream media. If you take away people's culture, if you take away people's heritage, and if you take away people's identity, then all you are left with is nationalism and violence, and we never asked for this or indeed want it. Now, what they fail to understand is that us Brits are and always have been a tough breed. And while there's breath in every one of our bodies, we shall defend our freedoms. Now it is time we stood up to this and said enough is enough, because it's gone too far now and it must stop immediately.